there, welcome back to my channel. My name is Brittney Bundles, and today's video is going to be on how to advertise while you're traveling. If you follow my channel, then you know that I recently took a trip. It was the video is titled Visiting 3 States in 3 Days, so be sure to check out that vlog. But a lot of people are going to be traveling over the summer, and so there's really good ways that you can still incorporate your business and still have fun at the same time. So what I'm going to be doing is going over some tips on how to promote and advertise your business while you are on the road. If you are interested, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Please make sure that you are subscribed, and let's get right into the video. Okay, so before I get into this video, I just really want to reiterate. I know I say this in a lot of videos, but I really want to reiterate the importance of being consistent in your business. I know, we're halfway through the year. It's going to be June in a few days, and so when you first start off the year, we have our New Year's resolutions, right? We have our motivation pumping and our inspiration pumping. And we're like, you know what? We saw what last year did. This year is going to be our year. And so I feel that the longer we get into, or the further we get into the year, some of that motivation and inspiration just dies down. It drifts off, and life happens, and we focus our energy and our time on other things. A lot of us are waiting on a quick come up, a quick buck. We hear people's stories and we hear what other people are doing, and we say, you know what, that can be me. I can be successful too. And although we can be successful, we really have to realize and take into consideration that anything worth having is going to take work, and it's going to take time. And so even if your business is not doing what you initially anticipated it to do, as far as sales, numbers, following, support, don't give up. The summertime is a great time to get out there and network. People are feeling really good in the summer. Like I said, people travel a lot in the summer. People are going to different functions and actually, I don't want to say need extensions, but they have a want for extensions. And so this is a great time to get reinvested into your business and to really challenge yourself to stick to what you committed to in the beginning of the year. And so with that being said, when you are traveling yourself, when you're on a family vacation, when you're riding, a lot of times, especially if you're traveling with kids, you are going to stop at gas stations. And so gas stations are a really good opportunity to advertise. Now, not every gas station, but there are some gas stations that have like bulletin boards, right? When you come out of the bathroom, usually, where you can put business cards up or different small flyers and things like that. Now, like I said, not every gas station offers this, but you want to make sure when you're going in and when you're using the restroom, don't be so focused on using the restroom and getting your snacks that you miss opportunity. Look around, maybe even ask the clerk, do you have a bulletin board where I can put a business card? Because a lot of people travel. And so if you are seeing that bulletin board, then the chances are a lot of other people are going to see the bulletin boards as well. Even in truck stops, if you go to like a rest area and you look on the truck stop portion, a lot of times there's different boards up there as well where you can advertise, or where you can put different cards, or where you can leave literature about your business. Now, not everyone, but sometimes there are. So you want to make sure that you're being conscious and keeping your mind open to that. Actually, when I was coming back from my trip, I saw in one of the gas stations, as soon as I went out the bathroom, I saw this bulletin board with a lot of different business cards. And I'm like, this is great. I was actually looking at the business cards, and it was just interesting to see all of the different businesses that were put up on that board, and where they were from. There was people from different states, people from with different businesses, and it was really interesting. And so I thought to myself, if I find this interesting, then I know a lot of other people find it interesting as well. And so I went out to the car. I told my boyfriend, I got the kids in the car, and I told him, hey, go in and put some of my cards on that board. So he went in and put some of the cards there. But that's an excellent way to advertise while you're on the road. It doesn't take away from your trip. It doesn't cause you to make an extra stop. It's something that you're doing while you're on the way, while you're traveling. It's seamless to do, and it's free. So definitely look out for different bulletin boards and gas stations and rest stops where they allow you to advertise your business. Second tip I want to go over is wear your product, especially if you're going on vacation. You want to make sure that you're wearing your product. People are always looking for another company, even if they are very loyal to a certain company. If someone sees something that they like on you, 9 times out of 10, they're going to ask, where did you get it? Where did you order it from? It's a great conversation piece. So even if you're you know, say you're going out of town and you're staying with a cousin, you may not even be recognizing, or you may not even be aware that people are looking at your hair or looking at the type of wave pattern you have, and they may really be intrigued with it. So you want to make sure that even if you're not really going anyplace, you may just say, you know, hey, I'm not really going anyplace. I'm going out of town, but I'm just staying with family. Don't underestimate that, because I'm sure your family may have neighbors. Even if they live in an apartment complex, they're still neighbors. So wherever you're going, whether it's a RV park, wherever you're going, you know, there's people around, and people may be intrigued with the product that you're wearing. So you want to make sure, like I say in a lot of videos, that you're wearing your product, especially when you're going to the beach, especially when you're going to different water parks. You know, people are definitely looking at your hair extensions. They're looking at your hair. They're looking at what you're wearing, how you're carrying yourself, maybe even your nails. And so you want to make sure that you're drawing that conversation piece back to your business. Even with my nails, I get a lot of people that come up and they ask about my nails, and they ask, you know, where did you get your nails? And I explain, you know, where I got my nails done, but then I also incorporate my business. It's not really a sales pitch, but it's very conversational. You know, you have to tailor it based on how your conversation is going, but always make sure that you have something, you know, even if someone points out something, they may love your glasses, correlate that conversation into your hair. So you want to make sure when you're starting a conversation, not to be too quick that you just end the conversation and that's that. The next tip that I have is place your cards at different restaurants. So typically when you travel, when you go out, I don't care if it's for a family function, I don't care if it's a graduation, I don't care if it's a birthday party, I don't care if it's just a family fun vacation, whatever it may be, more than likely you're going to stop and go out to eat. And so what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are looking around, being aware of your surroundings, and seeing, you know, a lot of restaurants will have different business cards or flyers or different like promotional things on the side of the register or on their desk up somewhere, or they'll have them somewhere in the restaurant. So not every place, but some places do. And so you want to make sure that you're asking, if you don't see anything, hey, you know, do you have any place where I can leave my business card? I own my own hair company, and I really, you know, I would love to leave some brochures here. I'm from Michigan. And so I offer some really good deals, especially from people that are new to my business. Or you can say, you know, I'm new to the area. I really would like to get the word out about my business. Do you have any place where I can just leave these cards? You know, and stuff like that. But you want to make sure you have your cards on you so that you can just leave them there, because if they say yes, more than likely the cashier or the owner of the restaurant, they're going to want to get back to work. And they get a lot of offers from people coming in trying to put their cards in their establishment. So if you're a paying customer, typically they're more open to hearing your pitch or to hear what it is you're interested in. So I would do that. I would have the cards on me so that you don't have to really take up too much of their time running back to the car and getting things or getting your cards. You just kind of have them there and ready to go. But yeah, I would just ask while you're up there, while you're paying for your food or while you're waiting to be seated, hey, do you have any place where I can leave these cards? I'm from out of town. I'm from Michigan, and I would love to leave the information here about my business. Do you have any place like that where I can leave them? And just hear what they say. Some restaurants are going to say no. Some restaurants are going to say yes. It just depends. But asking never hurts. So my fourth tip is writing instructions on your business card. So I just kind of went over that in the beginning of the video. If you have a business card, when you're traveling, a lot of times people ask for directions, or a lot of times people ask for, they may ask for your phone number if you're someone that has been communicating with them and you guys just want to keep that conversation going, or if you never know what kind of conversations you'll run into. So if someone is asking for directions, or if someone is asking for an address, they may say, hey, do you all know how to get back on I-94, just for an example? And you may say, yeah, all you have to do is take a right, take a left, and go down this street. A lot of times they forget. So what I would do is I would write the instructions on the back of my business card. I'm not really saying anything about my hair company, you know, because we're kind of in a rush and they're wanting to find their way back to the highway, and we're wanting to get, you know, ready to get back on our trip as well, on our trail. But if I know the directions, I'm not going to write it just on like a scrap piece of paper. I'm going to try to write them on the back of my business card where I have a little bit of space. That way they're still getting the directions, but a lot of times you just leave those business cards around. So it may be left in their car and someone else may see it, their wife may see it, their girlfriend may see it, their friend may see it and say, hey, bad chick hair. what's this company about? And because we all are interested, and I don't want to say nosy, but a lot of us are, you more than likely you're going to go ahead and Google the website and see what it's about. And that's what the goal is. You want to make sure that you're bringing as many people as you can to your platform, to your website, and spreading the word about your business. So if you are going to write directions or instructions for anything, make sure that you're doing that on the back of your business card. The fifth tip that I have is leave behind pins. So you can purchase some pins for your business on Vistaprint. I don't really have the exact pricing or anything like that, but I do know it's an option. I've purchased pins from Vistaprint. And what you want to do is you want to keep maybe 5 or 10 pins in your purse, and you want to use those pins. Now, a lot of times, naturally, I leave pins behind. Not even, unintentionally, I leave pins behind, and so do a lot of people. So if you're going to the bank, you might want to make sure that you're writing everything with your bad check here pin or your business pin, and then accidentally leave it behind. People are always going to pick up pins. People always take pins or steal pins unconsciously. And so someone taking your pin with your business name is going to travel. More than likely, they're going to take it and put it in their purse on accident, and then they're going to pull it back out maybe when they're at their kid's school, and one of the teachers may accidentally grab the pen, and then from there the pen may accidentally be left in the hands of one of their kids, and their kids may take it to their high school, and then their high school teacher may pick it up, and they may take it to Walmart when they go and leave it at Walmart when they are writing a check. Or you never know. Pens travel. Pens definitely travel. So make sure you have about 5 or 10 business pens in your purse when you're traveling, and leave those around. I don't know exactly where you're going to be writing, but a lot of times we just write. We need pens for a reason. And so make sure that you're doing that. If you're going to a beauty supply store, and sometimes when you say you buy a bottle of gel, if you use your credit card, you may have to go ahead and sign your name on that paper. You know what I mean? Sign your name on the receipt. So just accidentally leave your pen. Now, sometimes people may say, hey, ma'am, you left your pen. And if that's the case, you can just say, oh, it's okay. You can keep it. I have like 10 more of these in my car. Just let them keep it. Just let them keep it. They may not think that they're going to use it, but more than likely, they're probably going to use it. So I would definitely suggest leaving pens behind. My last tip is make sure you have something on that it doesn't necessarily have to say your business name, but just that notifies or alerts people that you are selling hair. So I do have t-shirts and leggings available. It's in the link below my videos if you want to go ahead and click on that merch. It's plain t-shirts and plain leggings that say I sell bundles. And I did it that way because I want it to be very clear, clear and very just straight to the point. Sometimes I like designs on shirts and outfits too, and I probably will bring some different designs to the clothing as well. But I do like plain, straightforward shirts as well. So I have t-shirts and socks. So just different things that say I sell bundles. And I think that, wearing something like that definitely is a conversation piece. And that's what we want. We want to get people to start conversing with us about what we do, what we offer, and things like that. So make sure that you check out the link below and that you are wearing some of the merchandise that says I sell bundles. It's very simple, very straight to the point, but it is a conversation piece. And when you are out of town, especially you're new out of town, no one, your people aren't used to seeing you. So a lot of people may ask, hey, you sell bundles? What do you sell? Where do you sell them? Where are you from? Different things like that. And it gives you an opportunity to introduce your brand. It gives you an opportunity to meet potential customers and clients. And so that's what it's all about. So I really hope that you got something from this video. The moral of the video is to make sure that you're staying consistent with your business, especially during the summer and even when you're traveling. All the tips that I provided are seamless tips that you can do when you're on the road, when you're visiting your family, when you're going to different trips, when you're getting out of town. So make sure that you keep some of those tips handy in your pocket, and just remember to promote your brand the best way that you can. If you have any questions, feel free to leave those questions and comments down below. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.